Morning. We got Wink right here with us, doing it. We got prosperity every day and Merry Christmas. Um, Baby steps. When we stop debting and start solvency, we begin with small steps. Little changes make big differences. Our prosperity plan is built on tiny changes. Yeah. Um, Yeah, tiny changes. Waking up in the morning and reading some spiritual material, prayer, meditation, seemingly tiny changes just to begin our day consistently can have a huge impact on all of our lives. And that's the most consistent source of positive change in my life is waking up, reading a little bit, praying a little bit, meditating for a little bit, and putting together some sort of plan for the day and recommitting to the core of my prosperous life. It's I am committed to staying clean, and I'm committed to solvency. Um, I'm committed to physical health. Um, I'm struggling with the food thing, but I'm pretty clear that this January of 2024 will be dedicated to Overeaters Anonymous and reclaiming my sense of, not sense, but the food abstinence, abstinence from compulsive overeating and letting go of destructive food choices, getting a meal plan, cooking. One of my biggest resistance is cooking. Um, and I immediately flash back to grad school when I was tremendously busy and I maintained a consistent shopping and cooking regimen. And I was willing to come home from work at 11 o'clock at night and cook, you know, because I was gonna be up for an hour or two, you know, winding down from the day. So why not cook at the end of the night? And there's nothing stopping me from that here. Um, yeah. So and another thing that just rang off the bell was get a new stove. That's another area of resistance for me is that I don't like cooking because my stove is shitty. It's a bottom of the barrel um, crap stove that just smokes and smokes and smokes. I clean it and clean it and clean it, and it smokes and cleans and smokes and cleans and smokes. And, and I don't like it. It's glass top. I hate glass top. I don't like anything about that flippity flapping oven. So get a new one. Um, and, I'm not going to pull the trigger on all new appliances, although I would like that. Um, there were a couple of opportunities to pick up, floor models at work, and I let them go. So maybe I just put that back on the list and start looking around because that would help my psyche around cooking. Um, but jibber jabber, the tiny changes that I'm looking to cement here at the end of the year and going into the 2025 is food abstinence, food prep, cooking. Um, another thing that's just popping in the head is the senior center that's opening up and that offers cooking classes. And go do it. Go take a cooking class. And that's it. I'm just super stale. There's like three things that I can cook. I mean, I'm a great breakfast guy, and can do pretty good for lunch. But dinners, I'm just so weak. It's spaghetti and steak, and I don't know. I am not proficient at putting together a decent enough variety to keep me motivated. And, and that's a need. I need to get there. My wish is that I would get a partner that would be, a chef. Let her do it. But that ain't happening. I got to take responsibility. Um, and just do it. But, overall, good stuff. Um, and wrapping up 24 with I think this is my second full year of doing prosperity every day. And it's my seventh year of doing Dave Ramsey's Every Dollar Budget. And those seemingly small habits, a little bit of reading and a little bit of calculating on a daily basis has made a tremendous change in my life. My net worth has more than doubled in 7 years. And that's the old rule, double your money in 7 years by doing a few things. And, making that adjustment from the having a little more awareness about what and where the investment dollars are going, and you know read a book. What a tiny teeny little thing. Read a book about index funds and then changed all my investments to index funds. And learned that for 15 years all of my investments were getting chewed at the highest level in the retirement funds because I just didn't know any better. They told me to stick it in this one. This is when you're going to retire. Stick it in this one. But I didn't know that 20, 30, whatever it was plan was laced with frickin' fees that I didn't know. So you don't know what you don't know till you know that you don't know it. And making a little change, heard a suggestion from my brother about reading a book, read the book, then I called all my investment peoples and said, hey, guess what? We're switching everything to index funds. Poof, done. And, there was a little resistance because the bulk of the money wasn't in index funds. And in this past year, it was a big year. And I think I was making like 13, 14, 15%, which is a lot. And I'm like, really? I'm going to move it out of here over to the index funds that really were only making about nine-ish? But it's like, dude, just shut up. I don't know any better. Trust that the people who know more than me have given me good advice. Brian suggested it. Juan suggested it. These are men who have been taking care of their money for 40 years and they are in a very comfortable position. So just go with the experience, go with the suggestion. And now I'm just confident that I've I've learned enough to be okay and keep it consistent. Pay off that student loan to zero in the next 4 weeks, and then chuck money in to the 401k and the IRA, and chuck money at the mortgage. You know, it's a three-pronged plan from here on out. You know, and get a determination of how much time it'll take to pay off this mortgage. You know, do a crunch on it. Is it going to be 3 years, 4 years, 5 years? Whatever it is, do it. You know, and watch, be ready for that 67 age when I can still continue working full time and take my full um, Social Security benefit and just invest all of that. So for that, in the last 3 to 4 years of full-time work, I can just pummel the investment package. And you know, is it really going to matter if I've got 500,000, 700,000, 900,000 at the end of the day when I'm fully 100% retired? No. So whatever the number is, the number is going to be. And you know, I can live within my means from here on out. And one day I will be able to go purchase a truck, a small tow vehicle for cash, and I will be able to purchase with cash a camper. Modest, you know, both of them 10 plus years old, well taken care of, you know. It ain't rocket science. And I know driving a truck that's rust free and been well maintained and has hundreds of thousands of miles left on its life. I don't care what it looks like. I kind of care the manufacturer. I'm thinking either I really want Toyota, um, and second best would be a Chevy. Um, and campers, you know, I just want something that I'm comfortable in. It would be nice to get one of the casitas or an Airstream. I mean, I would really love an Airstream, but you know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what comes. Just want something that I could go camping in weather like this. I want to be able to winter camp, and you know, whatever. It's all coming. I mean, I got a ton of time off, so scatter, scatter, scatter. Merry Christmas. Um, you know, have a great day. Put together a plan for little changes for 2025, whatever it is, especially around the realm of solvency. Make a commitment to pursuing and chucking away at debt free. Chop up your credit cards, start doing the debt snowball. Look at Dave Ramsey. If you don't have, I mean, I know that there's an element of his app that is free. You know, you probably got to look at a ton of ads and whatever. And I mean, all you need is the freaking every dollar budget, watch some of his videos, and just make a commitment not to create any new debt and pay off. Use your income to build wealth. I'm just convinced that I'm not an entrepreneur. I will never be, you know, a mega millionaire. I'm not going to sell a lot of stuff. I spent so much time trying to be a salesman, trying to create businesses, you know, and it just I wasn't capable of it. So I'm done. I'm a really good employee. I love working for a company that has their poop in a group, and I'm very lucky to have found a, a company that has their poop in a group. And it's a good company, and people love working for it, and people love coming and spending their money there, you know, and they take care of us. They don't seem maniacal. It's not like, it's not sick, ultra greedy capitalism, you know, it's they share. They share the wealth. And just ask that you show up with a good attitude. Anyways, yada, yada, yada. Get your adverbs here and, poof. Have a great day. Bye.